Me and my buddies have a summer house we've been going to for years. I know the route like the back of my hand, every curve, every single landmark. But last Friday, something went seriously wrong. I was driving alone, just as the sun was setting, when this bizarrely thick, milky fog just completely devoured the road. I had to slow down to a crawl. My GPS said the railroad crossing was only 5 minutes away, right before the turnoff to our village. Easy enough. But then 10 minutes passed, then 20. Still no crossing, no familiar signs, nothing. I finally pulled over and got out of the car. Silence wasn't real. It was so absolute. I could hear the blood pounding in my ears. No birds, no insects, just dead air. I checked my phone for directions, but the GPS was useless, the little arrow just spinning and spinning like it was completely lost. I figured I'd just turn around and go back the way I came. But when I looked in my rearview mirror, the road wasn't there anymore. It was just a solid wall of tall, twisted trees I'd never seen in my life. They were packed so densely, you couldn't even see between them. That's when I got that gut-wrenching feeling of being watched. From the thickest part of the fog, figures began to emerge. They were shaped like people, but they moved all wrong, jerky and unnatural, like marionettes. And their faces, they were just smooth, blank ovals of pale skin. No eyes, no nose, no mouth. They didn't attack. They just slowly, silently surrounded my car. One of them drifted right up to my window and pressed its hand against the glass. The palm was too long, and it had 6 thin, bony fingers. I squeezed my eyes shut and just started counting out loud. 1, 2, 3. When I got to 8 and forced my eyes open, the fog was gone. Just vanished. I was parked right on the railroad tracks, and the guy in the car behind me was blasting his horn, yelling at me to move. I got to the house, but I couldn't bring myself to go inside. There on the rear window of my car was a handprint, perfectly clear, but on the inside of the glass. A long palm. 6 fingers. Now I'm too scared to even turn off the lights, because every time I close my eyes I'm back in that suffocating silence, and I can feel the fog seeping back in. I don't think they let me go. I think they just gave me a little more time.